my puppet friends, there's nothing that we can't do. They are there to help me make my dreams come true. And once you get to know them, they just might help you too. And all the puppets in the world will help me find my way to you. I know that you're out there and I'm waiting for you.
There she goes again, she's so in love.
So,
As if lightning struck her from above.
but it did!
I love you, my prince. You are my true love. Cornet, won't you stop your silly dreaming, please?
That's not true. Can't you see? I'm just trying to make my dream come true.
Dress like that?
I've done everything a girl's supposed to. I take a bubble bath, even wash behind my ears.
Oh!
All the bubbles tickle my nose, but they get me squeaky clean. And when I'm done, I'm looking beautiful.
Cornet, you are a silly girl. You must look further than just mere appearances to see. Cornet, are you following this? What's important is what's inside of you. What's inside of me? Don't you understand what I am saying to you? Look inside yourself and you will find out what is true. You must be courageous and be true to your heart.
Aha!
It will make you happy when you know just where to start.
Okay! I see it's what's inside of me.
Yes, what's inside of you?
Someday I'll find my love. He'll be the one for me. I will be waiting patiently until he comes.
I told you, don't wait. You take the initiative.
Now I remember. Think for myself.
Yeah, that's it.
I know I'll find him, and he will be the man of my dreams. We'll share our lives as one until the end of time. Someday our hearts will beat as one. Yay!
Yes. So, this is Rhapsody, a musical adventure. I am Digimon Pal, and I will be playing this game because I am weird. This is the PlayStation version of the game. I would have liked to have done the DS version, but I just don't have the capabilities of recording DS game footage at this time. I would like to do the DS version at some point, more so the Japanese version, because the English version does have some things cut out of it. But for now, we're just doing the original PlayStation version. Combat is different from the DS version. Me personally, I think the DS version is the superior version, but some people will debate about that. But this is the first in the Meryl Kingdom series of games from good old NIS. Same people who made Disgaea and the previous game of theirs I played, the Cooking Fighter Hao. This is their real first RPG. They made games between the Cooking Fighter Hao and Desto, I believe. I believe so, but the other games they made before and in between was puzzle games, so. But with that intro song, it really does outline the basics of this game. Cornet here is a puppeteer, a magic puppeteer, brings puppets to life and whatnot. And those are your allies in this game. Those aren't the only allies you can get. You can recruit monsters too. But it's really just simpler just to skip with the puppets. Like the Sky games, each character, you can equip items to each character. And it's not limited to, one headpiece, one armor piece, one accessory slot. At least in this game, and some of the others afterwards, you can put any items you want, or any weapons like this. this will carry over to Disgaea games, except with the weapon slot, there is a dedicated weapon slot in the Disgaea games. Well, we'll get more into that when we get to Disgaea later, like 20 years or so down the road. But this game is really simple. It is not that hard at all. Also, like the Mystic Quest playthrough, I'm going to be cutting out all encounters that we have already seen unless they're mandatory encounters. Also, this particular playthrough will not be exactly 100% because I did miss something, and I will mention that when we get to that part of the playthrough. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be 100% as I was hoping for, but that was my fault, and I will remedy that whenever I get to the DS version. Hopefully. Because I would like to capture the DS games and whatnot. Or maybe this will be... The DS version will be on the eShop at sometime soon. That would be pretty nice. But I doubt it. But also going back to the intro song, yeah, her dream is to meet the prince of her dreams. And that's really the first part of the plot, is you meet a prince, and you try to persuade the prince to fall in love with you, or for you to meet the prince. And it's a girl game. It's a fairy tale kind of story. Not necessarily a girl game, but it's a little interesting because I'm not insulting anybody or anything when I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say is, but the aesthetics and whatnot is aimed towards more of a female audience, but the gameplay is more oriented to the guys at the time. Well, let's just say yes. It kind of clashes with one another, because when you think of the aesthetics, you think, okay, you want a casual kind of fan base, or casual video game players, but then, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the gameplay is complex, but I think it's enough to where it'll turn some casual players off, maybe? Perhaps not. Maybe I'm just don't know what I'm talking about. But the first part of this is just, we're going around talking to townspeople, getting our establishment out of the way. We're not going to see any actual combat to the second part, so we're just exploring the village, getting used to how the game is. With this, the PlayStation version, there are songs in this. It is a musical adventure after all. Or in English, you can switch it to Japanese if you want. The DS version is Japanese only songs. So, why not just show off the English version of songs? Also, this game was brought to us by good old Atlas, the guys who ported obscure RPGs back in the day. And there were also always seemed like they did pre-order bonuses. Or not pre-order bonuses, just like bonuses that came with the games. Because this game came with the PlayStation version, came with the soundtrack. So there's that. Also, there's some cute Atlas Easter egg we'll be getting to later on. But yeah, Cornet has the power to talk to puppets. We'll be getting into more of the lore of the puppets in this game. But basically, they do have a soul within them, and they can be reincarnated into a living being if they are satisfied or fulfilled or what have you. Now, her fairy pal here is a special kind of puppet, but we'll be getting more into her later on. We'll be getting more into a lot of stuff later on. I've been saying to everyone. These signs, if you ever see a sign in town, just go walk into it. You can play your horn and earn a little bit of extra money. Like I said, this game is not that difficult. Like, maybe in-game you might have to grind a little bit, but other than that, it's not that bad. But yeah, this is the start of the Meryl Kingdom games, and you know, it builds up until we finally get to, you know, the moneymaker of the company, Disgaea, which is also a fantastic game. Which also, the first Disgaea was ported by Atlas. And then with Disgaea, NIS kind of made their own American branch after Disgaea because of the popularity of it. Well, maybe not popularity, but it did do enough to say, hey, let's have an English company. And then, you know, the rest is history. But we're not quite there yet, because we got this game, we got the sequel to this game, we got another sequel to this game, and then we got Les Precieux Tactics, and then we'll be going to Disgaea. Hooray! Now, fortunately, since this game is simple, it is not complex as Disgaea is, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Here is where you can store monsters or sell monsters even. Well, I don't think you can sell them to this guy, he only stores monsters. But you can sell monsters that you recruit if you need, you know, strapped for cash. Just reopen. There's just more trees. Oh, there's like a religious thing going on with this game, which is kind of interesting because games like PlayStation games around this point had some censorship towards religion, but this one wasn't really censored. Funny enough, maybe because it was Atlas, and I mean, look at Atlas's other games like the Shin Megami Tensei games and whatnot. But even then, you know, Persona 1 was censored too, so I don't know. It just seems a little weird that this game didn't really get that much censorship going on. Now the religious overtone, you know, the religious tones aren't, you know, in your face. You know, they're just like simple. Oh yeah, there's a church and whatnot. But it's interesting. It's a little interesting. Yeah, how dare she? You weirdo. Alright, but this is just the first part. It's nothing, you know, nothing too major. Just, you know, the opening start. But stay tuned for part 2 where we're going to see a little bit more action. So this has been Digimon Pal, and catch you later.